And that's downstairs and outside. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the count.
Right through there, got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Swings through it for the K, and he strikes out the side here in the 4th. And we're back. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Right number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Flaherty back to work. Late with the swing there.
You know, these Phils, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now batting Max Kepler.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swings through that one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And there it is. It's 11 consecutive strikeouts. History on display. What a moment. Real Muto takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And downstairs. The Phillies hitless so far in the game. Next pitch is outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stop in the box now. Take strike 1. Real Muto on its second with 2 down.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Trey Sweeney. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. Struck out swinging his first time. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You never want to see a pitch that close to someone's head. Lucky right there. His shoulder got in the way.
Meadows in the box again. Takes a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. The 0-2. That's inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one the other way. On the run, sends it over to first. Oh, he botches it.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field, and that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Here's Gleyber Torres. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. On the ground to third, might be two. And Gleyber Torres retired. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Number 31, Riley Green.
Meadows at second with two down. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. All set for the top of the sixth. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that is out of play. And a big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-2.
That's a ball. 2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. Here comes Bryce Harper. And that's in there for strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ball one there. Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On a line out towards center. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
Ball one.
Right side, and that's just foul. The other way, and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that gets down for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Oh, this one.
And his ball is bunted. Way back, untouchable, Jake Rogers. And Tigers lead back to the end and crushing the speed. Let's go.
Zach McKinstry. He's in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50, Orion Kerkering.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2.
0-2.
And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
Makes the catch for the out. And now here is Trey Sweeney.
The shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The shortstop takes the ball. Struck him out looking.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 down, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Jace Young. That's in there. Strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
3.
And down on strikes he goes, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now 1 and 2. This one high in the air to left center. Meadows makes the grab, one away. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit.
Hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And misses inside. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. McKinstry brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Comerica Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Turner fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Here is Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 in this one.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That one missed. Next pitch, not close, up high.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Lifted in the air, out to left. And that'll fall for a base hit.
That one right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Torres, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Oh, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a ground ball to first.
There's a base hit down the first base line. Gary Carpenter will score this run, and he's going to run a triple. Let's go. 6-0 your Tigers.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now at the plate, Colt Keith.
No, he's in there.
Yeah, you better call him, Steve. Yeah.
Foul ball. That one not close. And a count 2-1. And there's the ball.
1 strike.
(3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So 2 down. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strike.
He's in there.
Okay.
First and third,
Now
2
batting,
away.
right fielder,
Zach McKinstry will hit next. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Siggy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
And a foul ball.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Trey.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground, out to short. Over to Torres. And that will end the inning.
You ain't scoring on me, bud. Not today, Junior.
Bottom of the 8th. And now Trey Sweeney.
The shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Kirkering back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And another ball. Next offering upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So digging in, Jace Young.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Late on that fastball. Nobody out. Runner at first. And he chases that one below the zone.
Gets the call on the mound right there. A little surprising for a guy that struggled, and most times you don't get that.
1 ball.
And 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
On the ground, could be 2. Stott over to first in time. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Parker Meadows
Now batting,
up now for the Tigers.
Parker Meadows.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Sweeney, the runner at second with 1 away. And strike 2.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. And that chance handled. Fires in time. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1's the count.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
Hey.
Center field. Marsh makes the play, and that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
He's been so sharp today. Even
Top of the 9th inning.
his skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He done it.
Hammer, base hit.
Maybe not.
Makes the turn and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. Relay to third.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes with foul. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And he swings through that one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away.
Damn it.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Don't let the insurance company.
No!
Phillies have just 1 out remaining. So 2 down now. And here is Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos, a former face.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. The Phils down to their final strike.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Oh, that got him as well. Batter, he's hit with a pitch.
Oh, that stings right there. It was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead, he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully, he can forget about the one that got away.
Let's bring the authorities is here to explain how this came to be.
Into center, the base hit. In comes the run from third to the lead. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make. JT Realmuto steps in.
Less than others. But the underlying reason
First
of this
offering is foul
is
off.
the same between all races. Unfortunately, though, a classic test for lung function
Comes up empty, that's strike 2.
did not exist.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Typically for the diagnosis of asthma,
Foul
we
ball
use
still
something called
0-2.
Come on, man.
2 outs.
Swing and a miss, and your Tigers win.
Is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Good night, everybody. See you guys later. Play later on. The Tigers win it. Thanks for watching.
I just do to show that